Hi, I'm Søren from JetWave, and in this video I'm going to explain you how to assemble and set up your JetWave A230 scooter for the first ride. First, lay the inflatable board ring completely rolled out on the ground. Note this flap here, it is important for the setup later of the battery compartment. Now take the battery compartment and insert it with the front side flush into the front of the board ring, like this, and make sure that the flap is below the battery compartment. Push the rear end of the battery compartment forward again like this, and then start working the board ring over the edge like this. You can lift it a bit up to make it easier. And just to let you know, if it's the first time you're doing it, yeah, it's a bit harder then, but after one time of setting it up, it is very smooth and easy. Turn the scooter on its side like this and just check that this flap is not somewhere jammed in between the battery compartment's front and the board ring. Before you start pumping it up, try to align it with the pattern of the outer ring already as much as possible. This one already looks good, so we can start filling it with air. This valve here, this little knob, needs to be pushed out because then it's sealed. Once it is inflated like this, but still wobbly, check again for alignment of the battery compartment and the outer board ring. But this one still looks perfect. I think I can adjust it a bit here and turn it a bit into that direction, and then it should be fine. Pump it up to the maximum pressure of 15 psi. Now it's 15 psi. When you deattach the pump, just turn it to the left. Don't push it down or up, just to the left, because otherwise you will open the vent again. Close the lid. And one more time, turn the board on its side and check that the flap is not jammed in between the battery compartment and the outer ring. Now we are ready to insert the mast. But before we do that, clean this rubber seal as well as the mount here of the mast mount, and ensure that there's no dirt, sand or whatsoever in it. Then flip the mast upside down and let the cables, the connectors, slide in to the battery compartment. Make sure they are not kinked. And now secure the mast from falling backwards like this by simply holding it here, giving it a little bit of support until you have screwed in the first front screw like this. Now it's time to assemble the wings to the fuselage. The scooter comes with the so-called cruiser wing. It's a big wing, a gentle wing, a smooth wing, very easy to ride for long distance cruising on the water. The screws provided are labeled, they are lasered, so you know what size they are, because the front hole here needs to have a 35mm screw, while these two other ones have to be 25. When you put in the screw, it needs to go in with total ease. If there's any resistance, you're not completely aligned with the hole and need to realign it. It's very precise drilled, so it must go with ease. Never use any force. And like before, tighten to snug and don't over tighten. Now we attach the rear wing, that is also called stabilizer, because that is actually the one stabilizing the whole setup. Make sure this one here fits into that. And then it's the 12mm screws. No force needed here as well. Tighten till snug. Don't over tighten. Now comes the assembly of the handlebar. First remove this cover by pulling that strap here. Place a groove on this crossbar. Push down and then lock. In the next step, insert the battery into the battery compartment. Pull these up and turn them like this to the left, and then you can open the lid. Take the battery and make sure that the labeled side of the battery is facing upward. Gently and firmly put it down like this and watch the connectors that are not below the battery. Always check that the sealing is clean and free of dust and dirt, so wipe it with a soft cloth, as well as the lid from the inside. And now connect the connectors. Red goes to red. In this case, it's an orange red. And the black one to the black. Push gently until you hear a clicking sound, signaling that the connection is not loose and tight. Now close the lid, turn and press down to completely seal the compartment. The board will now start beeping, signaling that it is ready to be paired with the remote. This is our touchscreen remote. Long press the middle button for about 3 seconds until a vibration confirmation occurs. And you see already the JetWave logo indicating that it is booting. Once it is booted, you will find this press to search button here on the touchscreen. Simply tap it and the remote will show the device, which is your board. You tap on that again and it will automatically connect and pair, signaling that by another beeping confirming sound. One more little tip for you. This is a one-time procedure to pair the remote control and the board. You only have to do it once, as long as you stick to the same combination of remote control and board, of course. So even if you have switched it off, next time you come to the water and set everything up and turn everything on, it will automatically reconnect and you're ready to go. After pairing, the board is still locked, so nothing happens if you pull the trigger for safety reasons. So if you're out on the water and want to unlock it, you simply have to press the go button and then you're ready to go. The next step is to put the remote into the handlebar. Put it in like this and gently press. Control if it's really locked in by gently pulling this. So, last but not least, enjoy beach life and enjoy your JetWave.